Hi, this is Chef Dave Bishop from Chef to You. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'd like to show you how to make a fresh apple crisp. Delicious dish with fresh apples here, oatmeal, pecans. You put all those together, you can't beat it. Let's take a look at our ingredients. We'll start out with 4 apples that have been peeled and diced. I like them in cubes personally because I like the presentation, but you can slice them if you prefer. We got 3/4 cup of sugar, ½ teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 of a fresh lemon or 1 tablespoon of bottled lemon juice. That's all going to go in our apples. Over here for the topping, we have 1 cup of oatmeal, 1/2 cup of pecans, 1/2 cup of butter, 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar, 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and we got a ½ teaspoon of cinnamon. Let's go ahead and start with our apples. We got our apples. We're going to take the sugar and pour it right over top of the apples. Cinnamon on top of that. Our salt. Now we're just going to take our hands. We're just going to stir this up really well. Just get that cinnamon and salt spread around all the way around all the apples. That sugar that's on these fresh apples, that's what's going to create our juice that's really going to make this a delicious dish today. Our last ingredient for the apples is some fresh lemon juice. Let that drip all the way around your apples. Let's go ahead and set this aside and start on our topping. Our topping is going to be very simple. We're going to put everything in a bowl except for the butter. Let's take our hands and just mix this really well so it's well blended. The brown sugar has been broken down in little pieces. Once you think it's mixed up enough, take your butter and you're going to slowly drizzle your butter in as you mix it. The reason we don't put all the butter in to start with is some days the butter is the right amount, but some days the weather, it might be too much or not enough. We don't want to make it too wet. We want it almost like a coarse cornmeal. And we're just about to that stage. Just a little bit more butter. We're not going to need all that butter today. Looking great. Let's go bring our apples back and we're going to put it on top. Got our apples, we got a topping. Just spread it evenly right over top of your apples. You got the topping spread real nice. Now we're going to take this and put it in a 325 degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes and we'll check the apples and see if they're done. Let's take a look at our final product. Nice golden brown, crispy crust on top. I put a toothpick in the apples and they were nice and tender. I like some body left in the apples and the presentation of the apples cubed like they are. I started this at 20 minutes and added 5 more minutes to it for a total of 25. Use your own judgment. You want to make sure the apples are done, but don't overcook it where the topping gets too dark. Alright, our final step, we're going to go ahead and take this. Now this is not going to be all stuck together like one that has an apple pie filling. It's going to be fairly loose. We're going to put it over here on the plate. Get a little bit more topping. So that natural juice. See right here I got some Breyers ice cream. I'm going to set some ice cream right on top here. And there we have it. Fresh apple crisp, nice cubed apples, crunchy oatmeal, brown sugar and walnut topping, and some delicious ice cream. This is Chef Dave Bishop, cooking and teaching. Till next time, may God bless.